Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Midnight Suns. At the end of the last episode I opened up the closet and there is so much customization available for your room if you're like really into the cosmetics and stuff. All of this takes gloss. Gloss being effectively the microtransaction currency that they've got in this. Such a sink. I mean, you could probably grind most of it out, but yeah, it's kind of amusing. We were going to be looking at the super link and reading the posts, but before we do that, our research is done. So I think we just have that, and we can now do the next one. Is it just being weird? Yeah, it is. It is just being strange. Certainly, I thought that it was completed. Maybe it'll tell us that in a moment. Anyway, in objectives, we need to go, yeah, new gamma call to analyze and research completed. So it wants us to head over to check things out. But let's have a read of the posts on the superlink. So, about a standing side man, are we going to do something about that? He's put his little spider neck on the line for us. Calm down, kids. There's a plan. Okay. Head to the war room. Central's highest priority is finding Spider-Man. Okay. That's going to be pretty good. Ooh, actually, yeah. Transia went offline today as all cellular and internet service experienced rolling and persistent backouts. It's not ominous or foreboding in any way. Then we've got the animal walking the Abbey grounds late last night. A strange, like, no, we've seen that one before. That's 21 hours ago. We want the just now ones. So, stopped by Agatha's shrine today. I had the strangest feeling like I don't know how to explain it. Like a hand was touching your shoulder. I thought it was just me. Yeah, she's definitely interacting with people. Unknown heroes. Threat or menace. There's a new danger in our fine city. Okay, yeah, so they've picked up on us. Midnight Suns are here to do a job, not get the credit, unlike the Avengers. I love Blade. And Vampire double feature. How about Duchess of Damned and Shank? That's an amusing set of events. And finally, global news repost bot. Mysterious boom at abandoned warehouses to blame for broken windows, claim Brooklyn residents. Totally wasn't us blowing up a helicopter. Okay, so overall, that wasn't really worth our time to look at. Let's head down into the forge. Hey, Dr. Spooky.
A successful collaboration.
So we have the Foundry Forge schematic now. Upgrades mechanical analysis in the forge reveals 4 abilities now to be selected. That's pretty good. Let's seeing as we've still only got research level 1. We're going to have to carry on with this one. And we're going to need to look at the requirements for the other bits of research to make sure that we've got them ready. So we've got to take Nico out. We've got to take Blade out. We're going to do a hero op with Captain Marvel. And upgrade 3 Captain Marvel abilities. Okay. Lots of stuff coming up. On the gamma coil analysis.
Let's get to work. No peeking now.
Let's see what's in this one.
What do you think?
Fortify. Gain 1 counter and 29 block. Curious. What does counter do? Damage and taunt each enemy in a line. Apply 2 blood magic. Counter, fast, or strengthened. This is new. I think we're going to go for this. I like the idea of having some kind of counter strike in there, and adding block is always going to be useful. Oh, I should have done this first. Well, we'll purchase the upgrade.
Decent tech down here.
So this is going to allow us to, next time we do gamma coil analysis, we will be better at it. I took quite a lot of our credits, but we still have some left over. Right, we're going to edit our deck. We're going to take out one of the heals. Does this count as a... Yeah, this is just a skill. So we can put Fortify in there. And then we can use the heal to upgrade the other heal. Is what I'm thinking. Now the upgrades happen outside. Ooh, look at this. That's very cool. Yeah, there's more pickups to be found dotted around, so we'll try and get them before we go out on any missions. Ooh, what's this? On Local Flora by Herbert Wyndham. The transient natives remain firmly mired in the Dark Ages with respect to their interpretation of the world around them. Every shadow is a tricksome spirit, every unfamiliar birdsong an evil omen. One of their dull, preachy parables, however, did yield a most interesting find. A flower of rare quality called the Wondergore Everbloom. This remarkable plant will only bloom when the veil between worlds is at its thinnest, and may hold the key to unlocking the doors of time itself. The exact scientific mechanism for this strange blooming pattern eludes me as of yet, but as with all things, I will unravel its meaning, and its potential. Get the attack essence. Don't think there's... Was there something there, or was it... No, it's just a reflection. An excerpt taken from Shield World Factbook. The entry on Transia. The single largest economic sector of the Republic of Transia relates to the vast uranium deposits located in and around Mount Wundagore. The mining, refinement and exportation of uranium ore contribute to the majority of the small landlocked nation's GDP. Despite the country's size and population, Transia is among the world's top 5 producers of natural uranium. The proceeds of their exports, along with a carefully managed sovereign wealth fund, allow Transia to provide generous social programs for its citizens and routinely reject any overtures from foreign investors. I wonder if there's going to be loads of new things to read each time we come back in the library. Mythical Zoologica. This is all giving us arcane knowledge, so it's worth us doing it for that. Through the occurrence of the phenomenon is widely overreported, there's still well-documented cases of the wild hunt occurring in modern times. One wishes to hear the hounds of Anwin as they course overhead. Areas of historic suffering are always an excellent place to start. And as to look upon them is to look upon death itself, best to wait until selenium illumination is at its lowest point. A manifesto by Dr. Doom. Conquest through technology and mysticism. Wow. Power and conquest have been my ambition since early youth. Only a fraction of individuals possess the strength of will to even pursue such destinies. One must be perfect in both mind and body before a journey of this nature may even begin. My ascent to godhood began with a quest for answers, a means to free my imprisoned mother from Mephisto's grasp in the depths of hell itself. That singular focus opened my mind to the power of arcane sorceries. I concluded that forbidden magics must be combined with disciplined academic study to free my mother's soul and ensure my victory when facing Mephisto. My experiments sought to resolve this conflict, which led me to the regrettable encounter with Reed Richards and the explosion that scarred my flesh. From that point on, Richards and any others who opposed me would face the wrath of Victor Von Doom, reborn from the ashes with a means and technology vastly superior to anything seen before. Now armoured and set to take out what's rightly mine, many have sought to topple me from the throne of conquest, yet all have failed. The Fantastic Four, mere playthings for my amusement. Let us consider the Hulk. He sought to embody unlimited raw and destructive energy, and yet Hulk fell like all others, unable to withstand my power-armoured blows. Even in my infancy as Dr. Doom, I seized the power cosmic, and the surfers bored with ease. Guardians, heroes, whatever they wish to call themselves, a little more than childlike pawns. Even Thanos, self-appointed tyrant of the galaxy, was laid waste by a single blow from Doom's fist. For the record, Thanos did not possess the Infinity Gauntlet at that point, but no matter. He would have been put in his place. Such is the will of Doom. What an egotistical prick. Okay, I'm still on my way to upgrade, but we're looking for essences as we scooch around. Ooh. Whose room is this? That's Magic's room. Well, we can put some pictures in.
That looks good.
And over here. Yeah, that
Very nice.
that will do as a place for that. That's a bit better.
Painted this?
A completed room. At least as complete as I'm gonna make it. No extra essence bits over here. And it doesn't look like there's any other doors open. There's a bit of heroic essence. Stark wants to have a chat, but just before we do that, let's do our upgrades.
Ready to work?
If overhealed, draw 2 cards. That's alright. It's not amazing, but it's better than it was. And now we can do our daily sparring as well. So I did say we were going to take out Blade and probably Nico, if we get a choice. We'll focus on Blade. This is going to cost us 19 credits.
I'm ready when you are.
So let's take Blade out.
Just remember the most important. There are no rules.
There are no rules. So our training level has increased 3 friendship XP, and Blade will start with an additional 3 redraws. Vaulting does increase damage in
Dr.
combat.
Strange knows Merlin. I'm still waiting for someone to take this sword.
Okay, so it's worth us doing the
See you
training.
around.
Midnight Sun's training level is increased. Every training level increase grants a large boost to environmental attacks in combat. Continue upgrading abilities and sparring daily to earn more training XP and further increase the Abbey training level.
Whoa! Thought you were a ghost for a second. You aren't, are you?
No, but you need help, so...
Hey, can I ask a favor?
The life of a superhero is complicated, and sometimes they could use your advice. Other times they might ask for favors. Help heroes with their problems to receive new rewards. Okay, they're really, really leaning into... You know what this feels like? This feels like one of those old Flash dating simulators has been combined into the mechanics of this. So, practice makes perfect. Tony Stark takes a break from his training and gives a quick assessment as you approach. You're clearly the expert in demon hunting around here. What's your opinion on how we should train? So we can either say a true warrior values technique over brute strength, repetition and study, not fire and fury. We will get money for that. Or train like you fight with furious intent, no quarter, no mercy. Increased chance. He gets just a +10 on his critical chance and an ability, and he has a 30% injury chance, which is risky. But let's do it.
Thanks, Hunter.
He did get a mild injury from that. We've got Mark Target, which applies 2 marked and 2 vulnerable. So what happens with injuries? Takes 3 days to recover. He gains vulnerable for 1 turn. I assume that's as he steps in. But his critical chance has shot up. And we can upgrade his ability, so we'll do that.
Ready for more?
Redraw. All right. That's
Everyone wants my
incredible.
advice, but they're gonna get it either way.
So, if we redraw the card, nearby enemies will gain 2 marked regardless. Yeah. It's always worth us doing upgrades like that. I think we're finally ready to talk to the captain. After
I feel...
caretaker.
Well, don't leave me in suspense. How are you enjoying the library?
I thought we were past that.
We are, but I'm still allowed to be annoyed with you. I expect a bit of pushback from the others, but not from you, Hunter.
Why not? When have I ever made things easy for you?
You had your moments, few and far between, but that's exactly my point. You know what that place, what she meant to me, and you did it anyway.
Your feelings cannot be the only consideration anymore.
The world is at risk of being consumed by Lilith. We cannot afford to leave any stone unturned, even if it means upsetting you.
It's not my feelings I'm worried about. The last time I gave someone free rein at the library, it cost us dearly. I'm not sure we can handle any more unexpected calamities around here.
At least we are talking now. Silence between us would only make things worse.
You're right about that. We have bigger things to worry about. Like the mouthy alien tormenting Spider-Man as we speak.
He did risk himself for us without hesitation. We owe him for that, at least.
For once, I think the entire team is in agreement. It's only a matter of tracking Venom down.
I would just follow the trail of destruction, but maybe there is another way.
I'm sure we'll come up with something.
I'm sure the
Don't
captain
leave poor Spider-Man waiting too long now.
is going to have some ideas on what we can do.
There you are, Hunter. Got time to look at something?
Yeah, definitely.
The intel cache we recovered from Hydra's gunship might seem sophisticated to the casual bystander, but they probably weren't expecting to go up against the likes of me.
Okay.
With Central's help, I can decrypt these babies in no time, providing us a valuable and fascinating glimpse into Hydra's twisted little minds.
So, decrypting the cache.
Hey, Hunter.
Captain Marvel can decrypt Hydra intelligent caches at the CANTRAL workstation, revealing operations that individual heroes can undertake to gain rewards. Okay, so this is going to be the hero ops we saw. Let's decrypt it and see what she finds.
Great intel. Bad news for the world. Let's fix it.
Okay, the not so good doctor. It'll give us an upgraded ability.
Now that we've decrypted the intel, let's put what we've learned to good use. Check out the available hero ops listed on Central.
So when we send them off to an op, they'll be unavailable for combat missions until the following day when the op completes. This is fine because I don't mind sending Captain Marvel off. We didn't want to use her for this next mission. It's going to take 7 intel. We've got 13. It'll take 1 day to complete. Off you go.
I can handle that. These are the current priorities.
And we have
Thanks,
no other
Hunter.
ones. The Abbey is now yours to explore. Check your objectives, see what's available, and look around to see if any heroes could use a hand. Missions are waiting on the mirror table when you're ready. So we are going to take another mission at the story table, but we'll have a look around and see if there is anyone that we can
We've
help.
got a situation rapidly developing. I'll be in contact soon, Hunter. What are you doing, Faustus? Hunter, my second favorite zombie superhero.
Who is your first?
Tony, on 2 hours of sleep.
Love it.
So, what do you need?
Nothing. I thought you actually
See you later.
needed help, so
Looking forward to it.
we'll hop round the others very quickly. I'm sure they'll be easy to find.
Welcome.
You don't need any help.
I've got a kid I send on missions sometimes.
And I don't think we can really do much
I'm here if you need
here. So, on the map, is anyone glowing? Those two are... Hang on. Stark is not out there. Stark is in the forge with us. Chicken caretaker. Charlie's over there. Let's go. Let's head outside. Maybe the external versions of them are slightly different to the internal ones. Yeah. No, you just having a chat. Oh, you're actually like having a rest, you guys. Well, let's lounge here with you. Nothing like
Relaxing.
having a bit of a relaxing moment while the world is clearly in jeopardy.
Hey, for someone they just dug up.
Keep the reflexes sharp.
Yeah, I don't need to do anything with these guys. I think we're just gonna push and get another mission. For those points, I don't see us being able to do anything else until we get another word of power. We'll just hop in the library and see if we can talk to Agatha again. But I don't suspect we're going to be able to... Oh, hang on, she's down this way, isn't she?
Never a dull moment.
Yeah, nothing new to take from that. Ah, I've taken the Earth Rod to the Tomb of the Hunter. From here I can draw life essence from soil. Right. Back up to the start.
Hello, Hunter.
Up this way. Can we get into the tomb itself?
Oster smiles upon
There
me.
it is.
It is one of the elemental rods.
Lichen and moss cover most of the stone's earth-coloured surface, leave it on the ground for even a moment, and it's quickly lost among the halo of plants that spring from the ground around it. Let's head back to the altar. I'm annoyed with myself that I didn't find this last episode. In fact, we can probably fast travel across to it. And it goes. Elemental rod. There we go.
Finished.
What, pray tell, is this? The moon seal.
The moon seals are ancient talismans of the old gods. And in your case, they are the keys to unlocking an even greater gift.
Is that why Wanda was here? In pursuit of this gift?
Just as we started with you as a child, I allowed Wanda to experiment here, with the hope of focusing her powers through training in basic elemental magic.
But that is not what happened.
Wanda's connection to the old gods, to Chthon, was not the same as yours. She isn't descended from the blood, and the trials weren't meant for her.
But you knew this before she started.
I did. And you should understand that I regret not putting a stop to her efforts sooner.
Then what really happened here?
When Wanda tried to use this moon seal to access the next trial, the Bloodgate didn't open. But the seal's power did have an effect. She had visions, both terrible and somehow alluring at the same time. What started as idle curiosity became a compulsion for her.
Dangerous.
And now I am on the same path. So, where is the next Bloodgate?
Beyond the Standing Stones, if memory serves. I doubt you'll have any trouble finding it.
Oh, we've already found it. So we'll go straight to the Standing Stones. And there it is. We can already see it from here. Oh, hello. The High Priestess. Jean Grey stands powerfully and summons flames from her palms, holding her stance and waiting for the next move. This card represents instinct and wisdom, with a hint of mystery. Almost feel like there should be something hiding under here. Yeah, this is going to be another point we can rebuild. We'll have to remember this when we come out of here. Assuming it is rebuild, it might not be.
I should come back another night.
Oh, we can't do this now. Boo. Fine. We'll go and do a mission. We'll go play the actual game. Yeah, I don't see anything else around here. So let's hurry on into the Abbey itself. Can we just fast travel in? Yes, we can. Look at that. Unlike story missions, general missions are led by heroes other than the Hunter. The Hunter can be brought in on these missions, but they're not required. General missions can be pursued at any time. New story missions also been added to the mirror table, which can be pursued to advance the story. Okay. Well, we want to take Nico out on a thing. We're going to get some credits from that. That's the story mission. Or we can get an artifact over here. Let's do the Nico one. So we want to disable a Hydra truck before it can depart. We're going to take Blade. That's for certain. And you know what? Let's go for the three of them. We'll see how Robbie plays. The heroes you take on a mission are the ones most likely to be available for a hangout that night. That's interesting. I don't think we did a hangout with anyone last night. Technically. If the general missions keep appearing and you can just keep doing them, then we can just keep getting more credits and supplies before advancing the story. Disable the Hydra truck before it can depart. Target the truck with attacks to disable it. Okay, much like the helicopter.
It will be done.
Okay, we've got an explosive there. And we do have a combat item equipped.
Don't be distracted by Hydra's agents.
Oh.
Disabling that truck.
Sounds too easy.
Alright. Minor recording glitch there, but we're back at the start of the mission. I think we need to get this gone. It's being protected by this shield guy. Let's start with Make and Bleed.
Should get the blood.
That's given us a quick strike. So we've got 2 card plays. We can use quick strike to kill some mobs that are easy to kill. You know what? We should use the targeting module. Select a hero, apply 2 marked to a random enemy that is targeting them. So there's those 3, or there's those 2, or this one for Robbie. Okay, we'll do this one for Robbie.
Come get it. Your mother.
Okay. What we want to do is we want to get up to 3 heroism so we can move Robbie down here and just hell ride through them. If we do quick strikes on... It's going to be applying... You know what? We can afford to spend an action on this, actually. And by that, what I mean is the... we're going to do strike on you and you. Okay. If the angling is right, we're not going to need an extra play after this. So we're gonna bring Robbie all the way down here. And we're going to try and hell ride. Right, look at that. That is awesome. Right through these guys. It's going to knock his shield out. We are going to get a card play back, but we're going to discard our entire hand doing this.
Your suffering begins. Big Ghost, crucial move.
That was a really solid hit. We don't have any cards, so we'll have to finish up our turn there, but we've taken a big chunk of them out.
I serve until the end. As ordered.
Ow and ow.
Ow! Quit it!
Damn, that was painful.
It's my turn. Your sacrifice will be remembered.
Okay, we want to get away from this thing, obviously.
Target the truck and take it out. It shouldn't be that hard for a bunch of superheroes.
So this thing is going to take a whole bunch of damage from that explosion. We want to move Blade away. We can use some redraws for this, actually. We could empower. We could... Is this guy going to blow up? He might be... I mean, he's going to die for certain. I am tempted to do the empower stake and then potentially move on. That does 50 damage. Oh, hell yeah, right. Empower.
Hope this helps.
Right. Swarm on this.
Here's one for ya.
Maybe you should
That's
teach me that one.
unfortunately put us close, which we didn't really want. We're gonna want to get away from the explosion, so coming over here to stake this guy. Wait, is everyone attacking Blade? It looks like everyone's attacking Blade. Which is not amazing. The truck's going to be fine for another turn. We've only got the one card play. This has lifesteal on it, so...
About time. I suppose it's something.
You know what? I should have redrawn stuff. So who do we think is most at risk? They're mostly targeting Blade. He's targeting Robbie, and you're blowing up you. So Robbie is probably the biggest at risk. Let's move Robbie out of the way. Okay, I'm fine with that.
Never surrender. I will not return back.
Ow. That is very painful shooting because of the vulnerable.
That's gonna be fun.
Still standing though.
Reinforcements on approach. Your death won't be in vain.
Okay, we've got another one doing the overload.
I'm not going to hang around much longer. Disable that truck before they start moving.
Oh, don't worry, we're gonna get it gone. So we can do empower. And then we could swarm to stop it, just to get it done. And then potentially redraw other cards as we need.
Here you go.
So let's have a think. This is not particularly useful. Let's redraw it. I'd like some quick attacks. Oh, I thought that was until the end of the turn. That's just the ones that we currently had. Okay. Well, we can redraw it again. Yeah, that's not going to be massively useful. So, Drain Soul, what are we going to go for? He's going to die, so we want to move away from him. In fact, looking at it, we could go one on the truck and one on this guy.
All will be judged. Never seen that before.
When Ghost Raider KOs a number of enemies and fills the Souls meter, he'll draw a copy of Drain Souls. So we get a new Drain Soul from that. That's pretty cool. And with Blade, we just want him out of that central area. So doing a strike on this and a further strike. Ooh, defensive posture would actually be really handy. Further strike on this guy, just help whittle him down. There goes the truck. So now we just need to take him out.
Going anywhere, but you'll have to deal with Hydra before you can head home.
Hopefully they won't get any more reinforcements. Everyone is out of the way. He's not going to be standing. Ooh, just about. Yeah. Robbie took a beating.
You want to help out here or what?
So at this point, we're going to redraw this. This is not hugely useful. So we can do a 50 on someone to burn them down. Or we can do some, like, flying through the air stuff. We want to try and get that defensive posture. So actually, just a swarm on you will give everyone block.
I'll give it a whirl.
That'll buy us a bit more time to finish this all off.
I mean, did you really expect to win?
And then, yeah, if we get blood magic on Blade, I'm not sure he's going to still be standing after this turn. We're going to want to move him away. Actually, those two should end up killing. So here's an idea. Right, we stand up Robbie. Because this is a free card.
The spirit rises.
Blade. I want you to move over here. And then you're going to be in a position for next turn to do some jumping stuff.
Smooth sailing so far.
It stung a bit. But we're okay.
Might have to tap out.
Right. Forceful knockback, you to here.
Only a fool would stand before us.
On top of that, make them bleed. And then Robbie,
Time's up for these jumps.
you're going to come down here. No, not Blade. And we're going to drive through these two going that way. Blade's going to take a ding, I think. We'll try redrawing this. Yeah, we don't have any nice fast options. So we're going to drive through you guys. And Blade is just going to take it on the chin. Beefy. Really beefy.
One of our allies is in need. They test the limits of my power.
Alright, well, we can definitely get this guy gone.
Here we go. I bet your Hydra recruiter didn't mention any of
And
this, huh?
Swarm to finish him off. This is certainly overkill.
We've done it. Excellent work.
Not too bad. They're definitely ramping up the difficulty on these mobs, though. Just the 1 star. We had 2 knocked down, even though it was on heroic difficulty. Still, 45 loss and 113 credits and a new gamma coil. Successful mission, everyone. I hope no one's too injured. And on that, different heroes meet every few nights for one of the Abbey's clubs, a group interaction that can yield powerful rewards. Well, we're not going to do the clubs right now. There's a couple of people that it's prompting us to talk to. I want to see if we can forge anything. It does not look like it. Not right this moment. So now is probably going to be a good point to finish off the episode then. Thank you very much for coming along, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. As always, if you have, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of Midnight Suns. See you soon.